What is going on, guys? If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts. I am currently a college part-time reseller here running a college eBay business for my dorm. And more importantly, I want to show you guys and break down some of the items that sold for me this month. I was generating about $500 a week in sales on my eBay store with a maximum of 200 listings. More importantly, I'm going to show you guys exactly what to search or find in the thrift store and how you can become profitable running your own eBay business. And I believe the number one thing that people get confused about is, what do you buy in the thrift? Here's some of the hot items that I pick up almost every time that I'm in a thrift store, because I know they're going to make me money on eBay, usually sell fast. And being a part-time eBay reseller, I can't hold a lot of inventory in my dorm, but I just try to pick as much profitable and items that I know are going to do great for me. So I'm going to break down the list, but more importantly, I'm going to be real with you guys real quick. eBay sales have slowed down in February. It was hot in the beginning following the previous weeks, but then it kind of slowed down, but we still were able to get through it. We were still able to hit that $500 limit for the most part every week, which is exciting, and I was able to get through it mainly by listing, continuing to source, and not being discouraged, and sending offers buyers. One thing I realized is that you might have to force some sales. A lot of people just list on eBay and expect to make money, but it's a work, it's a business. You have to negotiate, you have to sell, and more importantly, you got to make deals with buyers in order for your sales to increase. So do not get complacent once you list. So my side little note, I took that into an advantage. When it gets hard on eBay, you're gonna have to show and put more time into it to generate more sales. I got through it, but I just want to give you that quick little tip, because it is difficult sometimes selling. You might see that 2-3 days might go by when you're not selling anything, or only 1 or 2 items, but just go through it, get through it, and list your items. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to break down some of the items that you guys should look for, and some of the items that I always kind of consistently pick up in this February that sold for me. So, and I hope I can use this strategy and continue that into March, as well, as I feel like we got something good working on the horizon. So with the first item right here is this LL Beans duck boot size 10. I picked these up at half price, I believe, for $12 or $10 at a thrift, and they sold in 2 days. I remember this pretty clearly, for $39.99 plus shipping. So if you can get your hands on some LL Bean duck boots, I'd say always get that. This brand is going to pop up a little bit later, but LL Bean duck boots in winter seem like the demand is high. So if you can get your hands on them at a decent and low price, pick them up almost every time. And then here we are with a Callaway golf crew neck. This is a pullover. I got into the golf space a little bit, and I realized that there's actually a solid demand for people. So if you can find these older crew necks and pullovers, a lot of golfers and a lot of people are interested in finding these. So this item here I picked like for $350 or $350 at a thrift, and I sold it for $25 plus free shipping. So I was willing to take a best offer on this item, but I still was able to get a sale. And then here we are with a Vineyard Vines Navy 1 forcep. I always find these in the thrift. If you can get them under $6 or even $5, I'd say always pick them up. But sometimes they're marked up high, so be careful when you're picking these up. And I took a best offer for $21 plus free shipping as well. So was willing to kind of get through that little slump, and I was trying to push sales. So one thing I realized on the side note is that sales seem to come in waves, and it's just a part of make sure you sell a few things, and you're going to see that it might reward you a little bit. You can sell a little bit lower, then maybe you sell a higher ticketed item the next time you sell. And then here are these Birkenstock rubber slides that I found in the thrift. I picked them up for like $350, super cheap. The Salvation Army, they were 50% off, so that's why they were so cheap. I sold them for $18.99 and customer paid shipping. These were really late to ship, so went smoothly. Birkenstocks, you can find them in the thrift, always pick them up. And then here we are with another brand that I always see consistently. This is a men's Vineyard Vines plaid button-up. Be careful with your Vineyard Vines, but something in a 2X or XL size is something I'll usually always pick up, just because the bigger size will sell better for your Vineyard Vines brand. But $22 plus free shipping, I picked up for like $3 or $4 and sold very fast, so willing to take that as well. And then I've held this item for a little bit longer now, but North Face, another brand, if you can get your hands on it, tend to pick it up, but these thrifts around me have currently marked up North Face on almost every item. So I was able to pick this up for $7, and I took a best offer of $23 plus shipping. So again, not the best profit margin on it, but still in college I'm trying to make some profit, and I'll take it on this item. And then here with an LL Beam stripe polo. This actually sold this next day. I picked this up at the thrift in one of my later, I think I paid like $3 or $4 for it. And this was a retro vintage LL Bean. These vintage LL Bean brands will do great for you. Like I said, sold very fast, and I sold for $21 plus shipping. So if you get your hands on it, I say always pick it up. Any of those rugby polos usually are super hot, and I love to sell them on eBay. And then here we are with, again, another North Face. A little bit about North Face, you got to understand the brand. Each not brand, but the model sold differently. This one went for $40. I took a best offer. I had it listed for a while. I actually picked this up for $2 at a garage sale back at my home a while ago, so I wanted to get it sold, but I took $40 on it, and customer paid shipping. And then here we are with Patagonia, a brand that I absolutely love to find. And when I see it in the thrift, it is rewarding, and I'm like, wow, this is finally getting worth my trip. So Patagonia, I picked up for $7. Sold, I say, a week, I believe, for $48.50, and the customer did pay shipping on this item. So Patagonia, we all probably seen it. You all probably have some Patagonia, and if it's in the thrift, I'd say almost always pick it up. But make sure you check the model, because this model, the better sweater, these fleece pullovers usually do pretty well, but there's some items that won't sell for you as hot or as fast if it's Patagonia. So Patagonia, love you. And then here we are again with another LL Bean. This actually just sold yesterday. I just packaged it up on Sunday today. This sold for $49.99, and my customer did pay shipping $8.25. This LL Bean canvas coat, one thing I couldn't preach. If you see canvas coats, they usually are in style. People love them on eBay, especially LL Bean Orvis canvas coat. If they have the corduroy collar and cuffs, almost always pick it up. This one I paid, I believe, $12 for it. So you are going to pay a little bit up for these bigger items, but almost 100% confident on this item would sell fast, and it sure did. So LL Bean canvas. I like these little vintage brands. LL Bean, you can kind of see I get a little pattern, so I'm always looking for these certain items, but there's sometimes that one thing that does pop out that sells for me. Again, there's another opportunity from the Patagonia market. It's always there. If you can find it in the thrift, pick it up. And women's, something I've started to do to increase my revenue on a side note is to check the women's aisle, because there's a lot of money, just like in the men's, that is in the women's. So I picked this up for $6 or $5.50 at what was it, Salvation Army, I believe, and sold it for $36, and customer did pay shipping. So diversify, that's something that I learned that kind of got me through a little bit of slump, and allows me to really be more cost effective, and allows me to make more money when I go to a thrift store. I used to only limit my thrift trip to the men's section, but once I realized, hey, I can spend another 30-40 minutes going to the women's section and pulling almost the same amount of clothes as the men's section. And even sometimes the thrift stores mess up and put men's stuff in the women's section, and it's an opportunity for you to just gobble it up and make more money. So that's what I did there with the Patagonia. And kind of just wanted to break down those couple items. Nothing too particular or crazy, but I just want to be basic with the brands that I'm picking up. These are kind of my go-to items that I love to sell. I also sold some bucket hats. I sold some Orvis. I sold a lot of things, a lot of random, a lot of $10, $15 profit, but it all adds up no matter what. If you're making profit on an item after sales, after fees, it's a good sale. So all these items are kind of my little, basically medium ranged ticket items, but they're the consistent sellers and things that I love to sell, that sell a lot faster than other items. I want to go through real quick. What else did I sell? A lot of other crazy things. So if you can find stuff with value, make sure you list it. Sorry I got a little track there, but it's been fun. I'm excited for this March as well. If you guys need any help, if you need tips, tricks, whatever, leave a comment, hit me up wherever you are. I'd love to help you. Connect with me. And also, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, don't miss out. Do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up and leave a subscription for me, guys. I hope we connect. I hope this helps you, and more importantly, I hope you go start making money in the thrift, because the opportunity is there for you. Don't hold back, continue to pursue it. You can start making money tomorrow, today, whenever you want to get started. Good luck, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, peace.